The Packers' coveted draft prospect is probably not destined for Green Bay after the 2024 NFL Combine. While the NFL Scouting Combine isn't the sole determinant, it does play a role in shaping the Green Bay Packers draft strategy. The Packers prioritize certain size and athleticism standards, particularly in the early rounds of the draft. Although exceptions are occasionally made, they typically adhere to their philosophy. Athleticism holds significance for the Packers across all draft rounds, especially in the initial stages. There's a noticeable correlation between the Packers' early round draft selections and high relative athletic scores (RS). Out of the 15 first and second round picks made by general manager Brian Gutekunst, 13 achieved an elite RS, with 11 scoring at least 9 out of 10. The sole player below this threshold was wide receiver Jayden Reed, who recorded a 6.74 RS. Josh Myers didn't receive a score due to insufficient testing data. Once more, NFL Combine outcomes don't definitively determine whether the Packers will draft a player, but historical trends suggest it's a contributing factor. This could dash hopes of acquiring one of the premier defensive linemen in the draft class. It's improbable that the Packers will select Vondra Sweat following his performance at the NFL Scouting Combine. Sweat, a defensive lineman from Texas, was a popular projection for the Packers in mock drafts, given his impressive ability to defend the run, which could bolster a Packers defense that struggled against the run in 2023. However, Sweat's unofficial relative athletic score of 3.90 out of 10 likely eliminates any chance of the Packers drafting him unless he falls to day 3. Most mock drafts anticipate Sweat being taken in the first 2 rounds, effectively removing him from consideration by the Packers. Despite his potential to enhance the Packers' defensive capabilities, particularly against the run, the likelihood of Sweat joining Green Bay significantly diminished following his performance at the NFL Combine. The Packers would need to deviate from their typical athleticism criteria to select Sweat in the first 3 rounds.